Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday morning. I hope everybody is having a great time. Looking up, people said I won. I don't even know how that happened. Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to a Saturday morning stream. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday already. I've had my coffee. I've had my breakfast sandwich, and yeah, I'm ready to get started. How's it going? Yeah. How is everybody doing this week? Oh man, looks like Hunting Ember had a stressful day. Yeah, it's going on there. What is going on? It looks like everybody's kind of pouring in, saying good morning. We got 130 people here already. It's starting to close. It's starting to get in here and all that sort of stuff. I've seen it. So Ant Rio 14 says 3050 is not a good deal. So we have built. So I don't know which TechTubers are saying that. That's mostly the 6500 that people have been complaining about. Actually, most of us are actually pretty big fans of the 3050 if you get it at the right price. So like the EVGA XC 3050, anything that's appropriately priced, then the 3050 is a great 1080 card, especially if you pair it with like a 12400. In fact, we've got an $800 build that we're going to be showing next week that absolutely kills at 1080p. So yeah, it's actually, it just depends. Had my acai bowl. That's a good breakfast. Wait, why did you change your name to Wugginson stuff? I thought I was going to lose my dog. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, well, glad Hunting Ember. I'm glad that the dog's okay. So yeah, is this a scam? What a scam? What's a scam? Did you come to like, how's my scam? I'm getting scammed. And I don't. So my prices are going to be a little more than Robey quotes. Yeah, that's true, Turdog. Yeah, I unfortunately, like, it's going to be different everywhere. I wish that everybody. I wish that everybody got the same prices, but unfortunately it never seems to work that way. I feel really bad because people are like, I'm in Pakistan and your GPU cost me my whole life. So yeah, but yeah. How is the 3060 Ti? Absolutely fantastic. It's like a borderline, it's like the top end 1080p card. And it's like, it will do 1440p pretty well as well. So yeah. Also, Team Red gets some love. That's right, today we are doing an AMD build. Yeah, so it's going to be fun. I'm happy to see GPUs starting to come in stock and price. Stock has not been a problem. Stock is actually crazy. It's just the prices that, I mean, it's they're MSRP, but even the MSRP, like the prices are dropping somewhat in terms of what MSRP is. But yeah, the AMD overheats, fam. Sidecom, so does 12900K. Let's just be honest. They all overheat. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or games and unlimited games but no games? Wait, what? Nate Vale, that doesn't make any sense. What card would you use for 1440? So honestly, I would do a 3080. I really like the 3080. It's like the top end 1440p, can do some 4K. 3080 Ti is kind of when you start to get into that healthy 3080 12 gig, and the 3080 Ti is kind of that healthy 4K GPU thing. 3060 equal to a non-Ti 1080. Oh, it's been a while since I don't remember that comparison. I don't know if somebody else can help. Going from there, but okay. So the 6700 XT. Yeah, we know, Gunlogger, and you can only buy 20 at a time. Just as an FYI, if somebody only wants to buy 20 6700 XT. Anyway, guys, good morning. Welcome to Robeytech. I'm your host, Justin Robey. I am the host of this awesome show. So glad to have you guys all here. Huge shout out to obviously CDK Deals who sponsors our Saturday things. We'll talk about them near the end of the stream. For those of you who aren't used to the format, you're just joining for the first time, you're like, what's going on? How does this whole thing work? Yes, we do have giveaways. Those giveaways happen at the end of the stream. Their whole point is to have you be here through the whole stream so you can enjoy the content that we make, and including building a PC and all that stuff. And we answer tech questions, we hang out, we dance, we do all sorts of things, right? It's a super good time. Usually these streams are on at 2 p.m. on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. But today I have a family thing that my wife is surprising our whole family with, so we had to stream a little bit early. But I didn't want to miss the stream, and the stream is important. For giveaways today, we got our usual fare. If we get 2 level 5 hype trains, of which we've got 0 subs towards right now, but if we hit 2 level 5 hype trains, then we'll give away a 250 gig NVMe SSD. If we get 500 likes, and I think it's going to be a shorter stream, so we'll say 450 likes. If we get 450 likes on the YouTubes, we'll also give away a 250 gig NVMe SSD. Now, if you look over there in the corner where it says 50, If we get to 50 subs, we give away a $50 Newegg gift card. 100 subs, give away a $100 Newegg gift card. If we get to 150 subs, $150 Newegg gift card. And then we start giving away hardware, like a 12400K. Then we give away like a tier 1 CPU, like the 5600X or 11600K or the 12600K. 300 subs, we start giving away GPUs like the RTX 3050. And then it goes up from there, all the way up to 3080s and 3090s. We are announcing the winner later today for the 3080. I'm just waiting for the email. So if that doesn't happen today, it'll happen on Wednesday. Sorry guys, we're just waiting for the email from the guy, and I think he forgot it was early morning. So I woke up this morning and wrote him to see if we can get our winner for the last month's 3080. But for this month, we are giving away a 3070 Ti. If you want to win a 3070 Ti, all you got to do is use your free Amazon Prime subscription. It's not free, I know. Use your Prime subscription. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub along with Amazon Prime. If you use that, then you are entered to win this month. As long as you are subscribed during the month of March, you are free to go. Now, you can get extra entries the way you do that. So, like if you got a gifted sub, like what Southern Storm Chaser just gave out, then you can use your Prime sub to actually double your chances. Every time you get and then you can do things like gifted subs. Gifted subs get you 1 extra entry per gifted sub. You can also do things like subscribe at tier 2, that's 5 extra entries, and 10 extra entries if you subscribe at tier 3. Now, if you want to get all the rules, they're all over at Discord, over at discord.gg/Robeytech. Tells you what countries, how to do free entries, all that sort of stuff is all covered. Yes, we're all legal and we're good there. So yeah, that's all the stuff that's going on. Let's see if we can get that hype train going so we get that out of the way, and then we'll start talking about parts and all that kind of jazz. So it should be good. Now, and I'm going to answer things while we go, and then we'll start walking through parts and get this build. I'm going to jinx it. I don't expect this build to be too bad, but yeah, it should be good. Email me when I win. Okay, we'll email you when you win. Nice bottle. You talking about this one? Actually, Corsair sent it to us as a Christmas gift. So yeah, this is the Corsair one, and this is a really nice Yeti one. This is my, hey, stay hydrated, stay hydrated, Robey. What is your reaction to the whole artisan builds incident? So we kind of talked about this last week. Just basically, Noah made a ton of mistakes. And it just, the other thing too is this is why we have rules and we follow the rules on giveaways. So don't put that out there. Don't put what out there? Don't put what out there? I don't know what I missed. But yeah, if you go from there, hey, can somebody get rid of Nate? Sorry, that guy is like, he's driving me, like, the thing is like, the moment you start calling your name out and stuff like that, man, sorry, man, you're good. You were funny for a little while, but now you're just getting to the point where I'm not happy with you. I'm gonna need that Corsair. Yeah, I know, a lot of people are saying I'm gonna need that Corsair bottle thing from there. Going from there, super stoked about everybody being here today and just enjoying the whole thing. Sorry, man, I don't like people who come into my channel and tell me, basically ask people to follow them. That's not cool. So yeah, self-promo is not in the, is not a good idea. It's just going from there. JW says, JW just says, self-promo in the promo stream. What does that even mean? Yeah, it's just like watch what you say, dude. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Know where the line is. We're pretty flexible here, but yeah. Let's get that hype train. Yeah. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it, Caesar. Yeah. Robeytech gently on the stream. Merrily, 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 builds are like a dream. I like that. What do you like? What do you like, Bobby? What do you like, Tented? Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see. Okay, well, it looks like I don't know if we're gonna do hype train. It seems like nobody's ready. None of the folks. All of our early folks are. What's coming in the mail today, Tuner? Oh wait, your PC. Tuner's here. Hey, for those of you who don't know, Tuner's here. Tuner's from the last Mod Monday. And so his PC we built on Mod Monday. I never understood how if you have gifted sub now, a Prime sub is unusable since you can subscribe with Prime until the gifted sub expires. Oh, is that true? I didn't know that. But anyway, those of you guys who don't know, Tuner is the one that we built last, and we built his PC, which is pretty cool. So it's good to see him here. Interested? Yep. How is everybody doing? Build you. Is that the art? I am looking to buy one, but I can't find any deals. Do you know a place where I can find one? ASUS ROG 3050 Vapor. I would not buy a Strix 3050. That's a lot of money for a card that doesn't need it. Honestly, I would look at like either the 3050 dual, or I would look at the the EVGA 3050. This PC is not being given away. Today's Ryzen for this build, right? But yeah, that's what's going on here. Good advice. Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm glad people are enjoying it. Yeah. Do not buy the Strix. So here's the deal, guys. On a 3050, 3060, I would not pay the money for like a Strix. Like, I know some people, like, you're paying a lot of money for aesthetics at that point in time. Those are cards that do not need triple fan coolers or anything like that. Honestly, at that point in time, you should be looking at like the least expensive one that you can get. Preferably, I really like EVGA. The dual version of that is pretty good. Like the MSI Ventus, those are all great 3050 and 3060 cards. When you're buying like a 3060 Supreme or a 3060 Strix, you're kind of overpaying for the card. Now, some people, it's like, I get it. If you want to do that and you're totally okay with just like you aesthetically want to build to look a certain way, just know that you're not getting anything more by spending that on that card. That's all. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, for sure, Makens. Yeah, that's a great win. Okay, well, Turdog, honestly, if the 3050 is a great price, just know that you're going to pay a bit more for something that's not going to really do anything. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or Chaos is right, but again, you're not going to get a ton out of overclocking a 3050, 3060. As far as we have done, that's another great one, Turdog. The GeForce, the Gigabyte, just like a straight OC is totally okay. I am not your real father. Tuner, thank you very much for the gifted sub. He's trying to get it started. What was I missed your comment. I did, Tintin. It's because you changed your name. There you go, right there. MSI Ventus RTX 3050 for $399. That's a good one. Do you use, I have both, Legacy. So I have my stream PCs are all AMD. All my gaming rigs are Intel. Yeah. For those people asking about when the giveaways and stuff are going in there, it'll take a while. We got Darth doing it. We got six starting it, guys. We were super close to activating the awesome hype train. I'm strictly bought EVGA cards and have never been disappointed. Yeah, they're great cards. Should I upgrade my old Office PC? That's up to your office. The House of Tom giving 5 gifted subs. Okay. It's going. Tom's drop. He's doing his pre-vacation drop. We're 1 sub away from activating Hype Train. I got the EVGA 3070 improvement over the EVGA 1080, but no difference in note of the difference in VRAM 11 versus 8. Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah, and they have a great warrant, and they're just a great thing. So if you're over, some people might be asking, like, hey, Robey, why can't I sub? You might be over at twitch.tv/Newegg, and you may need to move over to twitch.tv/Robeytech. Even though I'm streaming on Newegg's channel, the main channel where most folks are right now are over at Robeytech. So just pop on over. You can do the sub there. That's how you get in on the sub-only giveaways and all that sort of stuff. So, did you ever show Shweddy? We do have the fish tank is completely ready. What we're waiting for is we're having something built so we can actually put it here on set. It'll be right here in the middle, and once that's done, then you'll actually see the height aquarium here on the set. BJR 99 N94, thank you very much. Gunlagger, thank you for the 200 bits, and we are on level 2 now, which is awesome. Let's see what else is going on here. Actually, I like this time because we're going to basically explain. Could you explain how the different board partners for GPUs affect the product for the same level, e.g. 3060 versus an MSI versus ASUS? Okay, so new grass. There's a couple of things that you can have. Number one, the PCBs can also be things like capacitors, the stuff that allows a card to be pushed beyond a limit. So like, or Chaos was saying, like there are certain cards, like especially when you start getting into like the ASUS Strix line or the EVGA for the Win line that are actually made for overclocking. In other words, they can do more than a typical card can do. And then they have like the lower tier cards, which is like the Ventus, like the XC models, like the dual models from those different brands fans that can't be pushed. And then they'll have things like the For the Win can actually control your case fans. It can also do things like it has dual BIOS. So there's a bunch of functionality that's also included, and then some of that's like RGB, etc. Right? And then the other thing too is like the size of the PCB and etc. So those can be some of the differences, but there actually are performance differences between like a Founders Edition 3080 and like a Strix 3080 in terms of what that is. So that's kind of like a quick brief version. I'm going to keep my PC AMD later next week. Going to get the 60 and don't think the 3050 is going to do ray tracing at 1080. So Turdog, you can do ray tracing at. So we have a video that's coming out. I'll look right now. Hold on, I'll open it up right now. So I wish there was a way to share this. Hold on, let me bring it up. Let me see if I can find a way to share this on screen. I'll take a screenshot or whatever it was. But here is, I'm trying to find it. Is it this one? Yeah, this is with the EVGA 3050. So a 3050 1080p will run with DLSS on Ultra. It'll run Metro Exodus at 35 frames per second. It'll run Shadow of the Tomb Raider with DLSS on at highest preset graphical settings at 148 frames per second. It'll run Dirt 5 at 61 frames per second and Borderlands 3 at 53. Now we haven't been able to, and we will be testing a 12400 with Cyberpunk here, and so we'll get you those numbers as well. But it absolutely runs DLSS, and this is all in the highest graphical presets. For Apex Legends at low graphical visual settings, we got it 200.4. For Call of Duty Modern Warfare, it was 155.9, and then Fortnite at 1080p was 307.9 frames per second. And then while streaming, if you were going to stream in game on Fortnite using a 3050 and a 12600K, you were getting 270 frames per second. So yeah, there's your numbers right there for 3050 performance. Guys, we have 1 minute and 46 seconds left. Let's finish out this hype train. You got Ying Ding. That's a great name. Thank you very much for the sub. Pokey Zodia, thank you very much for the sub as well. Worth upgrading from a 2080 to a 3070. Should I just upgrade I would upgrade your 10600K to a 12600K first. I think that's a cheaper thing, and then you'll see good performance. So yeah. You do not need subs to enter. Subs only are for the sub-only giveaway. Guys, 1 minute left. Let's see if we can finish it out today. I guess we go, price paradox. I don't get it. What do you not get? Yeah, so it's a great that. Yeah, I'm trying to understand what you don't get. Hey, happy Barbara. Oh, Pokey Zodia dropping 5 gifted subs, and that's getting us closer, getting those extra entries on that 3070 giveaway, 3070 Ti giveaway at the end of the week. The end of the month. We have an RTX 3050 build for $1,000, Fox Blaze. We actually have that video coming out here, hopefully this week. It was supposed to come out 2 weeks ago, but we do have an $800 one coming out in 2 weeks as well. So, and then we'll get to building. Any GPU. I'm gonna run my Vega 64 until it freaking dies. There you go, Hydro. I like that. That's the kind of attitude you need. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left, guys. Yes, we do sell PCs Legacy. We do commissions and we build them right here on the channel. We can do it. Thanks for those 3050 for ray tracing. You're welcome, man. Here, let me see if I can find a way. Let's see if I can find a way to share that, just so you guys can see. So a lot of people ask, like, where's our numbers? Okay, let me see if this works. And I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna call it Excel. So you guys can see. No. I wonder, is there a way to get it to show? Okay, let me see if I click on this. Let me see if this goes up here. Capture window. It shows capture cursor. I'm trying to see if there's a way to actually show settings screen, desktop, sub goal. Oh, it's like everything but the one that I actually want. I don't want it to capture a game. I want it to capture a window or an application. No, it doesn't seem to do it. Give me a second, guys. We're going to try and do this while we wait. 3 minutes and 20 seconds, guys, because, I mean, that way we can do this anytime. Add. Oh, here, maybe this will do it. Okay, window. Okay, let me see if this does it. Okay, let me see if I can figure out how to get this. Properties. Okay, here we go. Looks like oh, there it is. Okay, hey, here we go. Okay, cool. Transform, fit to screen. Okay, so here is, so this is our case layout. So this is all, like people say, hey, where's our data? So this basically is, this is the P360A that we're basically running. I don't know why it's not centered here. Oh, hold on. Transform, fit to screen, hold on. There we go. So this is the P360A. So this is basically, when you ask about here's all the different case configs when we sit there and do that stuff. So like here's the 011 Mini, our master box, our P360A. So this is the one that I was talking about that shows, this is all of our numbers that we basically pull anytime when we do a case review. Gunlauger, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. But again, it shows you like all of the pull data that we have for all this stuff. So when we basically run our sheets, it shows you like what the stuff was, the driver numbers, what the RAM was, our open case scenarios, 8 to 64, Unigen. So that way you can see all of the things from there. But when we do it, like for instance, here's the Liam Lee Q58 or the 1000D or the 5000T, right? And then you can see like here's our numbers and all that sort of stuff. So when we run these sheets and people say, hey, where are your numbers? Those are where our numbers are. So. Hey, God Cannabis going from there. So yeah. So yeah, that's all the information that we have when we run these. Yes, it does, Legacy. That's all run automatically. So anyway, when you guys ask those questions, you're like, hey, Robey, where does all that, where are you just pulling those numbers? We're not pulling from our butt. We actually run all those tests and have all that stuff going in there. So now I can show that every time. I've actually got it set up on the stream. So if you guys are like, where's the data? We'll have it. Now, I know one of the things that Dewum Slayer drop in it. Thank you very much, Dewum. It's so good to see you. 7-month anniversary. God Cannabis, thank you as well. Going from there, so. 3060 Ryzen 5600X. Gaming B550, yeah. So I mean, again, we have builds for that stuff too. So yeah. Is that data available for us to look up? So we are going to be redoing at one point in time. Robeytech deals will become robeytech.com. We are going to be redoing that, and we will have that data for you to basically pull at any point in time. So we'll have a place for you to just download the data, and you guys will be able to look through it. The other thing too is that one of the things that Tom had an idea is because now GPU availabilities, every Saturday starting next week, we will have the cheapest build that you can put together along with the expected performance. So at any time you can say, hey, Robey, I want an $800 to $500 build. You can go and do that too. So yeah, we are going to try and make that stuff available. It is on our list to do that stuff. So yeah, for sure. Look at that, level 5. Thank you, God Cannabis, Dewum Slayer, and Gunlauger for being some of our best supporters, to be honest. As well as Jedi Spidey, thank you. BTE Bo, welcome 8-month anniversary as well. Pokey as well for being so awesome. So thank you to everybody. We're now 13 away from hitting our 50 sub roll already. Oh, Turdog, it's totally okay. That's what we're here for, right? But yeah, and there's the build right there that we're going to be building today. Do you see that? I do, General, is it General MC? I do see the Newegg chat as well. Yes, I see all of them. I see YouTube and everything, so. Okay, so a couple things and then we'll get started because we're hitting level 5. We got 2 minutes left. Maybe we can get those last 13. Don't let it. Let's see if we can get, I love it when we get to level 5, we get to the 50 before we can get in them. Are you going to pick the Acer Nitro laptop winner today? So Shweddy, let me explain to you guys how giveaways happen. So the giveaway for the Acer Nitro is done. Don't forget, you still have the Seagate PC that you can give away. That's still active. That's still got multiple weeks. What we have to do is once we basically go and pick a winner, we have to reach out to that person in email. They have to confirm that, yes, we're doing the prize. Then we send that person a 1099. When they send the 1099, yes, the U.S., we need to have proof that they do taxes when they sign their 1099, and that at that point is when we announce the winner. So there is some back and forth that we have to go through from a legal standpoint before we can announce the winner. So I'm guessing that we'll announce the winner sometime next week. So, what's up, Michael Pro King? Looking to build my own PC and found this channel. Hey, well, welcome. But before we get too crazy, we have 1 minute left, guys. Come on, 13 more subs. We can do it. Woohoo, let's go. Do you think the GPU market will be linked to crypto mining forever? No, I don't believe that will. I actually think that once Intel releases their new chips that they're doing that are specifically for crypto mining, that actually I think it'll disconnect from the crypto market in some regards. So, yeah. Our Aero, I think prices are going to go down, but they're not going to be a whole lot less. And at 4000 series will be more expensive. And I did want to, something that I did hear that people were saying is like, hey, when 4000 series gets announced, that's when I'm going to go buy 3000 series. Guys, when 4000 series is announced and it has a date, they will stop making 3000 series. In fact, go look at 2000 series and 1000 series. When those were announced, the prices of those GPUs actually went up. You will not be able to buy a less expensive 3000 series because the price of those cards will actually jump. Yeah, and we have war. That's going to be a problem too. Right now is a good time. So yeah, yeah, 30 series will just disappear. Michael Prokeen, they will absolutely be MSRP, but 30. I will guess a 4080 will be somewhere between $1,300 and $1,700. I don't think you will see 30. I don't think you will see 4080s being 3080 prices. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that is the end of Hype Train. We could start talking about that stuff, but I do want to go. Fox Blaze, we have a potential customer for that already, so hopefully we will. I do want to go through a couple things. One, for folks who don't know, there are actually 3 Robeytech channels on YouTube. I don't think people know this. The new channel that you're watching right now is Robeytech Live. That is where all of our live streams are. There's actually a brand new channel called Robeytech. We'll get links for that stuff. They're actually down below. But there is a brand new channel called Robeytech where all of our stuff, like our normal VOD stuff, is going to be, like our recent Lee and Lee thing and stuff like that. So we'll get links for those things so you guys can check those out. The other thing too is there's actually a channel called Robeytech Shorts. So if you don't want to go on TikTok, you're getting the same TikTok content on Robeytech Shorts. But the other thing too is also we're going to have 5 to 7 minute versions of all of our longer review videos. So like the TLDR versions, those will end up on Robeytech Shorts. So our long form content won't go away, so you can get all of the in-depth review stuff, but we'll also make 5 to 7 minute entertaining versions of those that will also go up on Robeytech Shorts. And those will come out about a week after the regular video comes out. And so look for those starting not next week, but the week after. The Robeytech Shorts channel is live, and that is up going in there too. So all of that stuff is happening. I just want to give an announce for that. Outside of that, let's start talking about parts, and then we'll go ahead and start building. So first and foremost, we're going to stretch this today, guys. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're doing a little experiment. Everybody say experiment, because that's what we're doing today. We're going to do a little experiment. We're going to take this Ryzen 9 5950X, and we're going to cool it. This or Chaos might get a little mad. We're going to try and cool it with this Frost Commander 140 White. So we just got finished doing this inside of the Fractal. Let's go ahead and bring that up. Let's take a look here at the Fractal real quick. So if we look at the Fractal Torrent, did that show up there? Okay, so if we look at the Fractal Torrent here, which is right here, here's the Fractal Torrent Nano. So this was a 5800X, which is actually a pretty warm CPU. And you actually see here that we kept it here in the 80s, right? So we actually have it in the 80s. So what we want to do is with this new one is I was like, you know what, let's get crazy. Let's see if we can actually get the 50, see if this can actually cool the 5950. So we're going to try it out just for fun. If it goes to the case, because again, this is going to be a case review. If it ends up being super warm, then we'll probably just put a 5900X in it. But we thought we wanted to go ahead and try the experiment. So yeah, it's going to be an air cooler, so it should be pretty cool. Didn't mean to do that. For the motherboard, we're going to be using the ROG Strix B550-F. So love this motherboard. It's going to look super clean and nice in there. I've used it multiple times before. It's just absolutely just c'est magnifique in terms of how it looks. For our RAM, because we're doing a 5950X build, why not put 64 gigs of it? So this would be a great, if you're looking for a great, just clean, relatively inexpensive, but like has all the right punch to it. Then we're going to use the 3600 megahertz Vengeance Pro RGB SL. This is 64 gigs in white. We're going to use the same NVMe SSD we actually used in the Fractal Torrent as well. This is the VP4300. This is a PCIe Gen 4, just a 1 terabyte drive, more than enough space to do anything we need to do for the case review. If you wanted to add like a 2 terabyte or whatever it was, this would be a great gaming editing rig, kind of what we're doing right there. Lastly, obviously we want to keep it white. And again, yes, you are sensing a theme here. We're going to be using that white ROG Strix, the like unicorn of GPUs, and that is the Strix 3080, white Strix 3080 Ti. And so should look nice and clean there. We're going to be powering this whole thing with the white ROG Strix 850 watt which should be fine for just a stock 3080. So that should look absolutely clean as well, just keeping with the theme. And then lastly, we've got our white Asia Horse cable extensions that we're going to be putting inside of this too. So, so yeah, should be, yeah, and it was all that for 3K. Yes, this is all MSRP prices. Which real MSRP? So like the MSRP that you would actually pay right now if you bought it, and you could get this machine for that much money. Because the 5950X is all, I mean, looking down at the links below, if you're down in the description, you can just check down in the links below. All that stuff is basically there. Greetings. So the case is the Deepcool. Okay, we'll show it a little bit later, but here's our case. This is the Deepcool CK560. So brand new case from Deepcool. This is what we're going to basically be building it in right here. And it comes with all the fans and stuff, so we don't have to worry about fan installation or anything like that. So we're going to be testing it under stock conditions. So yeah, that is our build. Thoughts? Yeah. Yeah, there's the, I showed you, Michael, must be a little bit delayed. You're welcome. I like your name, Geeky Clean Gaming. That's a nice name. Thank you very much, Neo, for the sub. 11 subs away, guys. I want one. Everybody does. What's up, Albert? How are you, man? Alberto? Everything but the case is great. NSSF, we haven't used the case. We got to check it out. What are you thinking we should have put it in like a Liam Lee 0-1? We're gonna see if it's a bad case. We don't even know. We're just testing it. He's getting so mad already. He's getting so mad. It should be fun. I think it's gonna be a fun build. I'm excited about it. I don't know how long it's gonna take. That's the question. Yeah, I actually think the way the Deepcool looks is actually pretty cool. So I'm actually excited to give this a go. My current case is covered in cat hair. Yeah, I like the little Deepcool signs in there. That should be cool. Your way, you're gonna be able to spend them coming up here pretty quick. You're gonna be able to spend them on the next giveaway that's coming up, which was supposed to go live here not that long ago. Oh, what's up? Oh, are you quarantined? That sucks, dude. Okay, so let's go to top down, start building this PC, 1038. Got our bunch, obviously we've used this before, so we got all our cables that come with it. Yeah, Raul, I am too. We're gonna experiment though. We're gonna test it. We're gonna see if this works. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, Siski, is we're trying to that's one of the things that's different about us versus some of the other builders is that we try to give you guys all the new cases. Like for instance, next week we'll do the Height Y60 and we'll actually do a build in that, not just a tank. So yeah, don't worry, we have lots of those things coming up. Okay, here we go. Let's open up our 5950. 1 second, real quick, guys. I think, yeah, here it is. That's a 59. Hold on 1 sec, guys. Bum, bum, ba-da-da. I love stream days. Okay, here we go. I wanted to use the open one. By the way, guys, this is the one that we damaged during the EVGA, so we'll see if it posts. But we did the cleaning on this, got it all clean. This is the one that you guys saw that we pulled out of the EVGA, the Cooler Master half 700 build. So you guys are seeing that it is actually okay, and we're good. So we're gonna be using that in today's build. So yeah, see the pins are now clean and everything, so. I wanted to show you guys that live on stream because people are like, he bent the pins. No, we didn't, and we're just got some little thermal paste on them, but yeah. Okay, so there, our CPU is now in. Let's go ahead and put our RAM in. What's up, everybody? Coming to say hi. Is your opinion, is it time to upgrade to Windows 11? It is definitely getting a whole lot better. If you are using a 12th gen Intel build, you should definitely be using Windows 11 at this point. Okay, here we go. Let's get our clicker ready. I put it in a different place. Okay, here we go. Let's pause our music here for a second. Ooh. There it is. Okay, we're pausing our music for a second. Okay, let's see how loud this RAM is. Shubash, I have an anti-static floor, and I don't actually have to worry about grounding. In fact, you don't, like, parts are so shielded right now, I don't need to stay grounded. That's just an extra precaution, but you guys have seen me build how many PCs live on stream, and I don't use a grounding. I just have an anti-static floor so. Could you make a budget-friendly Eju? We have a couple actually coming up. And every Saturday, we will actually be going through a budget-friendly PC that you can purchase as of that day at MSRP and how it's going to perform. So yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's see, first one. Ready? Ooh, 91.7 on that one. 91.7, next. Quality clicks here. 92.9 FM. Next click. 97 on that one. 97 on that one. Last click, baby. Last click. $94.2. So 97 was the highest of the four in terms of the clicks. I would love to see 100.3 too. We actually did break 100 once. Okay, let's get the music back. Get the music. Why does it keep moving over there? That makes no sense. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's thermal paste. Well, no, we'll put our RAM in first. Yeah, I don't have any issues with almost all my machines now are Windows 11. The ones that I have not moved to Windows 11 are my stream PC, our main stream PC, but all of my my new ones, my smaller ones, are all Windows 11. Okay. Please build a $7,500 PC. We've done a $10,000 and a $30,000. Well, thanks for being here, Brokey. What the deuce? Yeah, it's not hitting that, okay. There we go. Okay, cool. That was a lot of work. Okay, grab it or iFixit. I asked about that. And that motherboard, the Z690 version of that motherboard was on sale last week. Excited to get to use it. I mean, to get to build with it, but it's OEM only. The new Threadripper Pro. But we do have a Threadripper build that is currently on deck. And so I'm going to see if I can get a hold of one. This one doesn't have I think the B550F actually has Wi-Fi. This one does not. But I'm not, you'd have to look. I think that's the difference. There we go. Getting that Patriot in there. Okay. Okay, there we go. NVMe SSD is in, and we're actually ready to put the air cooler on. Oh, it doesn't? The Dash F? I don't know what the difference between the Dash F is. I don't know if Thomas or one of the team can take a look at it and maybe let you know. Hey, thank you very much. Hey, you know what? I really appreciate all the people who tell me to get drinks. Oh, it does. Okay, it does. The F has Wi-Fi. Okay, that's what I thought. It's usually what happens. Okay. James, it actually comes with one, but I didn't. It's not that I didn't remove it. It's not that I didn't remove it. It actually is in the packaging. It's just optional to put on. What's up, ISO? How are you? Coming up at over almost 600 people here now. Thank you, everybody, for joining. What is the cover you put back on? This comes with a motherboard. It's actually a heatsink. Vanix, absolutely. You should be running, for the most part, I recommend running 32 at a minimum most of the time nowadays. Okay, here is our cooler. It's up to you. The thing is whatever you do, just make sure you buy them as a pair. So if you're going to use 4 DIMMs, buy 4 DIMMs together, because that means that they're timed together, which means they're going to run. There's a higher chance they'll run at speed. I forgot to add thermal paste. Let's add our thermal paste real quick. Oh shoot! I think I'm out of. Use the other ones and get some more. There we go. And there's thermal paste on that. Yeah, killer, it's always a tough one. It's always a... It's always a tough thing. This white Strix is still kind of a unicorn in terms of cards. The 3090 is actually, the white 3090 has shown up a number of times recently, but the 3080 has just been, it's always been a tougher card to find. So we're just going to cover the whole IHS here. There you go. We go nice, small, even amount of thermal paste, and we're good to go there. We'll make sure that there's nothing that's really excess along the sides. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so thermal paste is installed. Let's get our bracket in. Yeah, honestly, James, it's the best spreading stuff, and it's so high up on the performance list that it's just like I like using it. Okay, where's my book? Make sure I do this right. Okay, so we do need to remove the top ones. This just shows that even Robey, who after builds hundreds of these things, this will absolutely support a 5950X. There are zero issues with this supporting. We're using the Noctua. The stuff that I love is the Noctua. This is their NFH1. I need to buy more, by the way. I don't use the WoW stick on boards. I only use it on like case fans and stuff like that. Putting in things like that, I have a tendency not to use it on the boards. Okay. Okay, there we go. AM4, AM4. Looks like I need these. J. I need, maybe I think it might be these. Not these. Okay. Okay, we are putting the, let me actually see if I can give you guys a better view here. I think the top-down view doesn't seem to do it enough justice, so I'm gonna get you guys a little bit closer view here. You can maybe see, it's not the, try and turn this like this maybe. Get you guys a little bit of a better view. Okay, so what we're doing here, okay, so now we're just taking these, so these go like this. Okay, this one also like this. Okay, get that in. Yeah, this isn't even Noctua. This is what, thermal, they're called the Thermalright Frost Commander. One of the only, and this, like, so far I've been very impressed with this cooler, and, you know, with it being white, so great for white builds. And so, yeah, pretty excited about. That looks good. Okay, that is on. Okay, that is on and tight. Nice tall cooler. Okay, that takes care. Oh, I do need this. Okay, so next up is putting the fans on. So first fan. Trying to see, this is always the thing that's interesting, is like which outer one, okay. Okay, there's that one. One more. Oh, great, really? Okay, apparently you got to put these on before. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, so we got that one is in now. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Before I do this, I have the fan backwards. Fan's backwards. Because I want this way. Help if you put the fan the right way, Robey. Pretty sure people caught that. That would have been bad for. It would have been bad for temps. Have air blowing the opposite direction. There we go. Oh gosh darn it. Tricky, tricky. Tricky, tricky. Make sure that's the right height. Yep, okay, so that one's in. Okay, same thing with this one. Why did they put the, they kind of put the, okay, last one. We'll have all of the fan stuff done here. Fortunately, you got to cover the entire, all of our RAM. But c'est la vie. RAM's covered. But hey, it's there. That's all that matters. Really glad I got RGB RAM for this, but it is what it is. Okay, air cooler is in. Now let's get this onto our CPU. Here we go. Now what I'm probably going to do for this one, I'm going to do this a little bit different. What I'm probably going to do is run this one up and then have it come back around, so through the case, instead of trying to hide it, because they give you a lot of cable here, so it's just going to look nicer, I think, if I run it up. But there we go, guys. The cooler is on and ready for its testing. yeah. Big Mobo, big cooler. Okay, let's just put this away and then we'll move on. Yeah, it's a fairly large one, but we're testing with the 5950X. So we'll see how this thing handles it. That's actually the way the cooler comes. And the reason they do that is because for RAM height. So in other words, it still gives it a ton of RAM height, unlike the Noctua DH, whatever is it? I forgot the name of the letters, so you get better RAM height. So if you look at it from the side, you actually get more RAM height and you're still using 140 millimeter. I might even be able to get that a little bit lower. I could probably bring that down one more. There we go. So that way you're getting, it still maximizes the cooler, right? But you can still use semi-large RGB RAM. So that's how I think that's why they did that. Yeah. It's the same height. Okay, cool. So we're ready for our case now. Thanks, Cheesy Bean. Appreciate it. Okay, so this is the Deepcool CK560, new case from them. It's an airflow case. A couple things I really like about this is they're obviously learning some things, like for instance here at the front, at the top, they've got that cool little almost Corsair thing with their little touch of color. It is an airflow because it's got there's actually quite a bit of room. This is actually really flexible. Look, it like bounces. But you know, you're supposed to be able to get quite a bit of airflow, not only just through the front, which is these are all open, but even the sides got quite a bit of room here. So I mean, the only thing, I mean, like literally, this thing you could like bounce on, bounce, 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 bounce. So they're like put it like this. Maybe like a little, like nice little jump in there. Anyway, and it comes off. So there you go. So there's the panel. So if you wanted to just run it without it, you could actually just run it as an airflow thing. So this does just kind of slide off. But yeah, this is actually pretty flexible. So, and then you've got a pretty nice dust filter right here in the front, ready to go. So you can just take this off, and there you go. Now I'm going to use the fans that are included, but obviously you can do 3 120s at the front. It does have room to do a front-mounted AIO if you wanted to. We've got a dust filter at the top as well. It's got that cool little, I like this little green. It's very Corsair of them. In terms of that. Glass is tempered glass. So pretty straightforward here. 2 thumb screws, pretty easy to get across, and then the glass just pops right off. Let's see, what else we got here? Oh, on the side here, another one. Just pops right out. And that comes off. Now, the fans, it does come with an RGB controller. I'll show you here, let me bring it up here. The side camera. Back it up a little bit. There we go. So you've got an RGB controller here that if you want to use, so all the fans are connected to that. You could even daisy chain another one built in. You've got USB-C, USB 3.2, HD audio, front panel, and then you do actually have a separate power connector, SATA power for your RGB. Fans that are included with this are the Deepcool. They've got their RGB airflow. These are airflow specific fans that are RGB, and then you've also got a single 140 millimeter. So one thing I do actually really appreciate about this case is that you could actually get 4 fans all the way through. In terms of the design, it's all white on the outside, but if you wanted to do a Stormtrooper build, the inside, instead of being all white, is actually black. So it actually is more panda than necessarily Arctic. And then you also down here at the bottom, you actually do have, and this case is really light, you actually do have a completely removable hard drive tray, so you could take that out and just make more room, because there's actually not a ton of room down at the bottom. If you are going to do a 360 millimeter AIO at the front, because I don't think you could do one at the top. If you were going to do one at the front, you would need to remove the hard drive tray, because there's not a ton of room in the radiator. So certain radiators, some might fit, but it looks like some may not. So I'm going to grab my extras bag down here. I'm actually going to put this down a little bit lower, so you guys can see the whole case and the work. So we're going to go ahead and grab our extras bag down here. There we go. Cool. And then the little hard drive tray is actually just on. I do like these. These are nice. Nicer drive caddies for 3.5-inch drives. And then you've got this, dang it, not another one. It's like supposed to be like easily removable, but apparently these are screwed in by the gods. There we go. There we go. It just pops out, and then this just comes out just like that. So pretty easy to get that out. And then you've got a lot more room down here for cable management, etc. Okay, so there is our case stripped. We don't have any fans or anything to put in it. You've got a 140 in the back. Let's go ahead and, yeah, it should be a pretty easy build. Gonna go ahead and run this out. I am excited how this is gonna look though. Ooh, that's a short fan. Short fan cable though for the exhaust. So, and the only thing that's kind of a bad deal, you do have rubber grommets, these are nice, but you don't have a ton of room back here for cable management. Maybe 3/4 of an inch. So if you're gonna put a bunch of like Lee and Lee stuff or things like that, you might have some issues. Okay, here's the real test, because I didn't even think about that, and I should have probably done some research beforehand. I'm hoping this air cooler fits in here. I think it will, but we will find out here very shortly. I think it will. I think it'll be fine. Okay, let's go to top down. Okay, bets. Will this air cooler fit inside? Oh, it also has a GPU sag bracket too, which is kind of nice. With a Dremel. Everybody says yes. Okay, I think it'll be fine. It's just always nerve-wracking when you do it the first time. Oh yeah, it fits no problem. Oh yeah, no issue whatsoever. Bigger thing is I'm gonna have to remove this fan, rear fan, before I put the Mobo in. Yeah, there's plenty of room for this air cooler. Wow stick to the rescue. You guys just wanted to see the wow stick. Okay, let's remove this. Get this all the way on. Fortunately, no peg on this one, which is kind of a bummer, but there we go, in plenty of room. Yeah, no issue whatsoever in terms of clearance there. That looks good though. I like the black and white. It actually looks really nice inside of the case. So pretty stoked about how this is coming together so far. I don't need to worry about it in this one. We're not putting anything in the top, so I got plenty of room. But thank you for Mark. Thank you for letting me know that. Yeah, this one shouldn't be too bad. Here, let me make sure my hands get in there really easily. Yeah, I got plenty of room to run that. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you for the heads up though. Huge shout out to Mark. Appreciate it, my man. I don't know. We're gonna find out, Michael. It did a really good job on the 5800X, but we were giving that. It was using that Fractal 180 millimeter fan to feed it. So it's a test. We're experimenting. Not impressive enough should be 5. Uh-oh. I don't want to make God Clanibus mad. Okay, here we go. Okay, like I said, again, being really smart when I put in my motherboard screws to do it lightly and then fine to make sure you don't cross thread the screws. They should just be able to gently start going in. So if you're pushing, you can easily cross thread them. That's also why I don't use the WOW stick on motherboard screws. You can easily cross thread them. Thoughts on a Harry Potter themed build? That'd be kind of cool. 8 subs away from 50, guys. Can we do it? We can hit that 50. Can somebody just drop it so we can get to the next tier? The build is actually coming together pretty much great right now. There we go. My wife would like a Harry Potter themed build. Okay, we'll tell her. Awesome. Shrek, huh? Come on. There we go. There we go. Hey, thank you, Smoke, for the thank you. Has a RoboCop feel to it, like an A209, A3209. Isn't that what the name of the robot that? I love that robot. Okay, let's grab some water real quick. Time to get some thirst up. No, you can do. You don't need a good GPU to have it as a media center PC. Yes, you did, Paul. We put it in earlier. It's usually at the beginning when we put the whole Mobo together. There we go. One thing about these big coolers is just getting screws in. This is where Excalibur come in handy. There we go. Yeah, mate, because we have we're testing a really good air cooler in an air-cooled case. So that's the point. It's a brand new build. I mean, a brand new case, right? So we're testing the airflow of the case. And the best way to do that is with an air-cooled build. Okay. So that's all in. Let's go to side. Run these through. You'd be amazed at what you can actually air cool nowadays, too. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, let's grab some of our we're gonna do here is work on making our build look nice now. Oops. Want to make sure it's the right direction. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do one more back here. So we're just getting this stacked up nicely to look its best. You know, make sure a build looks its best, you know. Okay. Okay, now we're going to run this around and up and through so we can hook it into the CPU. There we go. Okay, so there's that. Ugh. Fortunately, we just don't have a lot of, remember, like a tie downs or anything nice like that. So what we're doing right here is we're just basically getting our AIO, our case and stuff. Well, I guess there's some right here. I guess I could tie it down right here. Okay, there we go. Hey, God Clanibus, thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs, taking us up to the next tier. Hero right there. Okay, let's go ahead and change the tier here. We're at 53. On our way to a $100 Newegg gift card. 153, 0. There we go. Next goal is up, guys. Okay, so that's in. Just gonna make sure this looks good in the front here. Okay. Cool. Okay, cool. So that's in. Everything else looks clean. Igor, thank you very much, my friend. 5 gifted subs for Igor. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you. Okay. Okay, so that takes care of those. Air cooler's in. God Clanibus giving out one more gifted sub. Thank you very much, guys. You are epic. Okay, so there is our thing. Let's go and put our fan back in. Hold on one sec. Yeah, one more. Go on the side view here so you guys can see. Just trying to get this. Little things like this can make all the difference. It's like being a pain in the butt here. Let's put another one in. Hold on. What I'm doing right now is it's little tweaks just to keep like little things from puffing that shouldn't be puffing in the build, like this little top. That's what I'm working on right here. I want it flat. So that's what I'm working on, is just making sure that everything's flat. There we go. It's the little details that matter. Okay, cool. That takes care of that, and now we can put in our little rear fan. Okay, rear fan time. Everybody say rear fan. Wow, look at all you guys. Cappy SW, Falconer, thank you very much for all of just the round of subs, guys. You guys are incredible. Super appreciate that. See what I mean? So if I go to the top down here, I'll show you what I was fixing. So this little cable right here was being super puffy. I just wanted it to look clean and smooth, right? So I'm just all about, like, when I get done with builds, right? Like, you want it to look nice and clean. So that's what I'm just working on, is making sure that builds stay clean looking, right? You know, that's what you guys, some expectation of what, when Robey builds a build, that it looks clean. So that's what I was working on. Now, for this one, I think what we're gonna do, so it may make the most sense, and this is gonna be kind of a pain in the butt here, but we'll see if we can make this happen, is we're gonna run this cable through and down the VRM here. Come on, baby. It's like always like a... There it goes, I think. Oh, shoot. So close. Trying to get the VRM and this giant cooler's in the way, so would it actually fit? Would it actually go through here? Oh, never mind. Oh, dude, that's like the world's smallest hole. I don't think I can thread that needle. That'd be an impressive needle. Okay, we're not gonna do that. I was hoping to run that through here and then down to these slots here, but that's not going to be a thing. Okay, let's just get this in. Good morning. Good case so far, yeah. It's coming together just fine. Whoa, that is tight. So I'm trying to get this fan back in. You have to like push really hard to get this in with this motherboard. I guess they weren't expecting like a solid quality VRM here. trying to see if I can get it in there. Okay, I think I might be able to get it in. If I do this. Wow, that is brutal. Brutal hard in terms of you have to like really push on this thing to get it to fit. It's the only thing I'd have to say so far from a difficulty standpoint. Everything else is pretty easy, but that fan is going to take some work to get it in. But in now and good to go. Hopefully I didn't snap the motherboard. I didn't really, I'm just kidding. Okay, cool. Fan's back in. Pushing on that nice and solidly. Oh, geez. And I did that and then tracked my cable in the wrong way. Like I said, the little things that matter. Ugh. Ugh. Everybody say ugh. Ugh. So the issue is this little cable here needs to be, there we go. Nope, you need to stay. Oh, you piece of. Okay. Wow, okay. It's all about the little things, guys. The little attention to details that end up being the whole thing here. Okay. Got one screw in. Okay, got a screw in. Little bit. So we're just trying to make sure the cable stays in the right place. There we go. Okay, cool. In. And cable's in the right place. Okay, now we have this. Hopefully this will run. Yeah, perfect. You want this to look good. Okay, time to pay attention to chat now. Okay, we got that down. Okay, so that was just like, it was about making sure the fan cable came out the right way. We'll hide that fan cable with the, right here. See that fan cable right here? This was like coming down here. So anyway, I was just making sure it was up. And now we're gonna do what we can here on the top, just to kind of keep it lower. If we can. I don't know if there's a whole lot I'm gonna be able to do. I might be able to do that. Just trying to keep it taut. Little things just about keeping cables. It's about cable taming. I like that from last time. Somebody called it cable taming. I like that. It's cable taming. We're cable taming right now. Those little cable tames end up being like the whole thing. Okay, and then we'll have the EPS cover the other parts. Okay, cool. Okay, so there are rear fans in now. Now we can do our front panels. Okay, so let's go to top down. We've cable tamed, guys. cable tamed. All we got to do here. Whoa, calm down there, screws. Screws are trying to escape me. G-Slayer, did you build it on your own? Honestly, it was Robeytech, Nathan Souders. I liked Robeytech a lot, so I thought Robeytech and Robeytech sounded cool, so then I called it Robeytech, and it fit my name. Eisvin, so I haven't had any issues with Zotac GPUs. Oh, I'm sorry, G-Slayer. Is it problematic? Are you having issues with it? Okay, so we are now at the point where we're going to run all this stuff. Zoom this up so you guys can see a little bit more. Oh, I'm sorry, G-Slayer. You're right, Anne's Venom. That'd actually be really nice to have that for like right here. Some of those adhesive ones. If you can send me a link to them, that'd be cool. Oh, you cleaned it up? Oh, yeah. No, I take a lot of time with my cable management. 253 likes, guys, on the YouTubes. And we're at 63. Okay, so this is our, okay, there's our fan, our front fans, which are all on the same thing. So we'll throw that down here. I'm pretty sure there's one there. We got a couple little, yep, there we go. That's that. We got, here's HD audio. Yeah. Let's throw that over there. We got, okay, so the question is, where is our USB 3 and USB-C? Oh, this doesn't have USB-C on it. Dang it, I forgot about that. Okay, well, USB-C we're not using, so we'll not use that. Would have been nice, forgot I didn't have a USB-C on that motherboard. Okay, that's gonna go right there. Okay, cool. Let's flip this over, hook up all our front panel connections. This build is actually going really fast. Okay. Yeah. This is going really quick, guys. There's our power switch. I dropped the other one. It's going to be a chill Saturday morning stream. We should, if time permits, I don't know if it will, we should maybe, we'll have to see if an OS is on it. If it is, we'll try and run ASUS64 on it and then just see how, just do an initial temperature test, see how this 5950X does. Before we, now, knowing that we have to still, knowing that we still have to fix our fan curves and all that stuff, but we can do a test. I wish this had a place for GPU cables. Another thing I wish is like a little rubber grommet here at the bottom. Okay, HD audio goes right here. There we go. Okay, cool. So there's that. Let me go ahead and do a couple little things here just to clean this up too. Yeah, the thing is like you're even looking at the sad, I don't know if it's sad or funny, like whatever, I don't know, you can call it what you want, but you're even looking at a build that I'm going to tear apart. So I'm still like being anal even about builds I tear apart. Because I just want them to be, you know, representative of the brand. Brand and reputation are important, you know. Okay, there we go. Cleans that up. wonder if there's a clean way. Oh, okay, I could. Let me go ahead and do one more little thing here. Okay, one more flip around here. Linus gave you prop. Are you kidding? Wait, really? What did he say? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. What did he say? I know, old dog. We're going to test it. What did he, can somebody find me that quote? Was it on WAN show with Luke? This is aspect rig work. This build one that we're doing is this one right now. This one should work with a 5950X2. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I'll have to text him and say thank you. That makes me feel good. Thanks, Kilt, man. I appreciate it. What do you guys think so far? It looks clean, right? So we got everything. Guys, this build's going really fast. Sorry. I'm trying to take my time, but it's not much to the build. Okay, let's get this cleaned up. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to make this look nice and clean here. We'll run 90s when we can. This is called the Frost Commander 140. I was showing people a little earlier. It was impressive on its cooling of the 5800X. Oh, Aspect Rigs. Are you on the right channel? Are you on Twitch or are you on Newegg or are you on ours? Oh, good. Is what only 120 millimeter? No, it's 140 millimeter and then a big old massive fan too. I'm gonna run out a little. I was using all the smaller cables here. There we go. Okay, we're just gonna clean this like nicely. And then what I'm gonna do down here, I'll show you guys what I do with extra cables. Is I used to wrap them into the main thing, but what I have a tendency to do now is just build little cable clusters down here. It ends up working a little bit better. It's probably better for the cables too, to be honest. There we go. There we go. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and tie this into, I'm out of the long ones, so I'm going to have to use my other long ones, which I like. I like to use the free ones first. And then what we're going to do is we're going to tie this down on these tie downs right here. I have here. It's pretty small. I mean, it's a smaller case for sure. Okay, there we go. And then so this will go right here, and then we have our nice little spine here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Sorry, that's annoying. Okay, there we go. Okay, that takes care of that. Now, for these, for stuff like this, what I'll do now is because I want people, I'd want to know, like I hadn't used it. So what I'll do is I'll do a group, like I'll do a little grouping here. So I just have it so I know that it hasn't been used. It's $250 for this case? I actually like Microsoft Defender, to be honest, because it's like the least obtrusive. I like that card. It's just pricey, basic, but like that, you can't go wrong with that GPU screen. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that takes care of that, so it's out of the way. Now what I do here is these, right, is the best thing to do is kind of just make a little cable cluster versus running them into the thing. And then you could, if you wanted to, you could run them up. This one is the same thing, but these are like nice light cables. One of the cool things is, and I like that, one of the things I saw, and PJ was telling me about it, PJ's one of the guys who does system integrations for Origin, is that then you can use like some sticky tape and stick them up if you just want to get it completely out of the way. So you use a double-sided sticky and then stick it up on the bottom of the case. But I mean, it's easy to kind of poke up there yourself if you want to. There we go. See, and then you have a nice clean look there. And you just kind of pop it up here. And then what I was saying is, like, some people, what they'll do is they'll take like a little sticky or like one of those zip tie things. You could zip it up so it's just out of the way. This one's interesting, right? Because it's like there's not a whole lot you can really do. I'll just end up with a little pop here. But you can run it up along this thing. Or the, oh, that's a good option. I can just do this. There we go. Not like that. Wait, is Mrs. Robey here? Robey 2's here? Hey, what's up, Robey 2? My wife. That's so good that she's here. Just finishing up this build now. She's got a surprise for the whole family today. So that's why the earlier stream is because of Robey 2. She's the one, she did this whole thing, and she's got a whole bunch of people coming, and so I had to make sure that I was done in time for the stream. I mean, for the thing. Okay, there we go. So, little clear. I'm not a huge fan of this little thing right here, but I'm not going to do worry too much about it. I'm going to save this because we'll have the EPS power going in here, but for the most part, it still looks really clean. Oh, the boss. She is not the boss. She reports to Emily. Actually, she's going to be joining the Robeytech team and running operations and stuff starting in July. So yeah. Just stop. There we go. What do you guys think? Clean, right? Just got a little bit of power there, but all in all, pretty clean. Oh, Robeytech is bigger than 2. Robeytech, we have what, 4? We now have 4 full-time employees. So 4 full-time, and then we have 1, 2. Oh no, we have more than that. Kevin, Glenn, Connor, Josiah, and Chanel. So that's 5 full-time employees. And then we have Sean Labrie, Blondie, Tom. So that's 8, 3 contractors essentially. And then we also have, oh yeah, and we have Brian, and we have, yeah, so we have 10 people. Could assign, it's just we go through, yeah, Till death do us part, yeah. But who's the boss? My wife, for sure. She always tells me what to do. My wife and Blondie. Those are the two bosses of Robeytech. Wife and Blondie. Those are the ones who run the whole show. Okay, guys, there it is. That's right. Cole is too. That's right. Cole's gonna be doing our. Cole's gonna be she's gonna be when the new website's done. She's gonna be writing all of our editorial content. So yeah. Thanks, Art. I appreciate it. Hey, notice I remember your name. Okay, so there it is, guys. Well, it looks clean, right? It looks nice and clean. Everything is nice and run well. Like, again, this is out of the way. This looks clean. We have like a really clean look up here. So again, very, very polished looking build. Just taking a little bit of extra time and go from there. So did we get that? Did we find the clip from Linus? Because we can play it and so people can see it. Yeah, I'm adding white cable extensions now. That's the next step. And then we'll put in our... so this is the Deepcool CK560. It's a brand new case from Deepcool. Actually, I'm really happy how this build's coming out so far. Oh, it's okay, Kilt, man. You're a rock star for looking. What changes something from it? They're the same, Art. It's just a different name. Some people like to use Stormtrooper. Sometimes people like to use Panda. I like Panda. Yeah, I agree, Kozoshi. You do have it in the back, though. But yeah, it sucks that they don't have a front one. Just got to take your time with the builds. Enjoy the process. It's almost 700 people here today. Thank you very much for coming in and being early. Hey, what's up, High Ruler? How are you? Nice to meet you as well. Okay, guys, running our first cable extension. We'll use all white, and then we'll use clear. Actually, we'll use clear on this one. Do I have more white? I thought I did. To black. Oh, you know what? Oh, there we go. Yeah, actually would look pretty rad. We'll do this. Okay, we'll use white. Oh, this doesn't have any of the big ones in it. What do I got in here? It's a clear. Oh, does this one have any? Okay, there we go. So many cable comb packages to make it look good. Okay, there we go. Now we got it all. Okay. What do you think about the Zephyrus G14 2021 model? I don't think I've used it yet. I know I don't have enough black cable combs. I think it'll still look nice with the white. I was thinking the same thing. I just don't have enough black cable combs. I agree. It probably would have looked cooler with all the black and white, but we'll see. There's still a lot of black in the case, so I'm hoping to pop. I thought the same thing though. That was a good call. Yeah, I do. Ice Reaper, we've used them a ton. The Lee and Lees, the streamers. I am using the white 3080 Strix, yes. Okay, just putting in our cables. We'll get a nice pop out of this, which will look good. Time to add a green GPU. I haven't even seen a green one. I need to get one of those waifu ones. Gigabyte Vision, we have that one too. 3080 Ti. By the way, I think we do have a couple more spots still left for April. I think we have one, somebody just came in with two commissions yesterday. So if you're interested in having a build, just reach out to me on Discord. We had a couple people do that yesterday. Super happy to get you guys a build and get a slot in April in between all the new cases that we do. So we don't do all of them. We're not like other ones where we just stream and build. We do them. But yeah. Okay, we're just putting the last of the cable combs in here. We're going to Cheesecake Factory for dinner or lunch. I'm gonna have the I like their chicken Madeira or whatever it's called. Really like that. Arctics, I'm sure there actually is a way. I don't know off the top of my head because I don't know for sure. Yeah, I like the Cheesecake Factory. It's like, they're like good at a lot of food. They're not necessarily the greatest at a lot of food. I don't actually like their cheesecake though. No, they do not. They actually are, their cheesecake is like, I consider subpar. So my favorite cheesecake is from Ruth's Chris and from Maggiano's, which is like it's a mix between a Philly cheesecake and a New York style cheesecake. So it's very creamy. Those are my favorite. Now I'm hungry. And then I have Orange Theory in the morning to work it off. Yeah, the chicken hamburger, right? The chicken Madeira is a great. Ugh. Come on, baby. Okay. Well, I don't like that pops so much. With the case thing, it won't look so bad though. Okay. They're called, they're Asia Horse. Okay, let's go to top down. Now I gotta be really careful here in terms of, because you don't want to make it too tight, you want it to be able to pop. You want it to, okay, so I can't do that because I want that bend. I do actually have the black and whites. The problem is they don't make a double CPU version of those cables. That'll still hold down fine. Okay. So you have to buy 2 packs. Okay, let's run our CPU. There we go. Ooh. Make sure that stays closed. Wasn't expecting that. You stay back there. There we go. Cool, looks good though. Looks clean. Okay, let's get this one. We're gonna do 1. Yeah, Cole, it's the same thing here too. That's my favorite, is their cheesecake is so good. Like that, and like everybody, like the Height guys the Height team came here to Seattle to do the shoot, right? They did that live stream. I took them to Maggiano's and they ate so much bloomin' cheesecake. It was so funny. Oh, Panda. Nope, I don't do that here. That's definitely not here. No, we don't do that to our community. Thank you for the sub. Too much tummy makes my tummy go boom boom. Yeah. Okay. Next cable. Okay, guys, this is the last, like, I'm like doing like, we're at the very end of this build, because all I gotta do after this is put the GPU and PSU in, and then we're done. Run a couple deals, turn this on, and then if we have some time, we'll have to look at the time. I do have to record our Halo Infinite build stuff for YouTube before I get done at 2 too, so I have to do that too. Got a little other work to do today too. I'm not even trying to speed run, like I'm taking my time. It's just, you know what, every once in a while you just have a build that ends up being super smooth, you know? Okay, there we go. You know? You just have something that comes. Oh, that's right, yes, that was, yeah, that hurt. Okay, there we go. That was, what, yesterday? No, it was a couple days. Look at that. Okay, so that's 2 cables there. That's gonna hide that one. Looks nice. I agree, I think you're right. If I could have done white and black here, it would have looked better. I just wish I had more black cable combs. I think you're right. I feel bad about that. We might end up ordering some and switching that out before the photos. We'll have to see. Okay, last bit of this thing. Everybody's favorite part, guys, GPU time. I think, by the way, we've unlocked, we have unlocked the ability to do hype train. Actually, maybe not. We start at 10. No, maybe we haven't. We may not actually be at hype train level yet. Never mind. Well, thanks for jinxing it, ES. Yeah, I know, we've been too fast. Well, we'll still do the 250 gig NVMe SSD giveaway if we only get one. I wouldn't do that to you. That's not your fault if I can't, if I don't have the endurance. Yes, it is, Suki. Okay, guys, GPU time. Yes, that's all great advice from everybody. Aspect rigs, we're just testing this cooler with a 5950. We thought it'd be fun. And also, it's just to create some variation. I definitely could have done an AIO, but wanted to do something just a little bit different. We do a lot of AIO cooled on here, so sometimes just do something change. I did want to take a moment real quick, guys. I wanted to say thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you for being here early. I know it's early for everybody. There's 700 people here, so thank you. You guys are always incredible, and you're such a key part of making this channel so awesome. I super appreciate all the questions, all of the people just answering and stuff like that. You guys are an awesome community. Second thing, I want to talk about the giveaways real quick so you guys know what's going on. Second one, we have if we get 2 level 5 hype trains, if we can make that happen here in the show, just given how quickly the build's coming together, we're going to give away a 256 gig NVMe SSD. If we get 450 likes over on YouTube, so head over to youtube.com/Robeytech, hit that thumbs up button, and you will unlock another 256 gig NVMe SSD. Now lastly, down there in the corner, you see where it says 65. Well, if we get to 100, it becomes a $100 Newegg gift card. If we get to 150, it becomes a $150 Newegg gift card. Then we give away stuff like 12400, 12600. We'll give away a 3050. The more you sub, the bigger the giveaways essentially become. All the rules are over at discord.gg/Robeytech, so if you guys want to know, we're really clear. We're not going to jip you out, even if you're not a big streamer or whatever it was. We just love you guys for being here, and that's the way the giveaways work. Lastly, if you want to get there's a 3070 Ti giveaway that is giving for the month of March. So for the month of March, we're going to be giving away a 3070 Ti. If you want to get on that, that is a sub-only giveaway. That's going to be over here at twitch.tv/Robeytech. If you have Amazon Prime, you actually have a free Twitch sub that comes with that. You can use that to basically get in on the entry. We'll draw that winner in the second week of April. That's usually the way it happens. We were supposed to announce a winner for the March one, for the February one, but I don't think our poor gentleman is still asleep, so we'll probably end up just doing that on Wednesday when we're back. But we will announce it. Don't worry, we're going to do that. Lastly, if you want to get extra entries on that, you can do things like gift subs, like so many people have done. Gifting subs gets you 1 extra entry. If you subscribe at tier 2, you get 5 extra entries. If you subscribe at tier 3, you get 10. So that's a great way to get in, and you could potentially walk away with a GPU, which is a $900 prize. Again, all rules are over at discord.gg/Robeytech if you have any questions about that stuff and all that sort of jazz. But that is what is happening. All the giveaways happen at the end of the show after we go through deals and we talk about our sponsor for the stream. Then we'll go ahead and we'll draw our winners, turn on the TV, turn on the PC, and all that sort of stuff. So that's kind of the flow. Usually the show is on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 2 p.m. This week and next week, the show is actually early on Saturday at 10 a.m. Just because we have other obligations, but we try to keep it on time. So you guys, lastly, you want to help us. We just announced our winners for the last round. At the end of the stream, if you leave a quality comment, give us some feedback. It doesn't have to be positive, but give us some feedback. We'll choose 1 comment from every stream. That person wins $25. That's worldwide, as long as you can accept PayPal or Venmo. Our last winners just got announced on Friday. All of those people have their prize disbursements already. So anyway, those are all the prizes that are happening. Super appreciate you guys being here. Let's get back into the build. It's GPU time. Everybody say GPU time. AIO is all-in-one liquid cooler. So yeah, that's all the stuff. Yeah. GPU time, guys. That beautiful unicorn. And anytime we use it, guys, anytime we use this cooler, we also grab our awesome, we're gonna wear our rare and awesome ASUS ROG championship ring. Let's go on the side. Look at this thing. This thing is so funny. Look at that. Come on, focus. You're gonna focus. There it is. There it is. Look at that stupid ring. It's so funny. It comes with the white one. There it is. We're wearing our ring when we put it in. I can't wear this ring because it makes it too heavy. Where is the bag? Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Gotta find the set that's already open. There it is. Oh, very nice, Rainfall. I just got lucky. They went on sale one time. I have all of the white except for, I don't think I have a white 3070 anymore. I used to have a white 3070. I have a white 3070, I have a white 3080 and a white 3090 Strix. Are all the ones that I have. And see, like every white GPU, sorry, let me go to CamLink. Every white GPU actually comes with that ring for some reason. I don't know. But here it is right here. Again, we need a lot of these because we do a lot of different builds and companies love to show them off. They knew at some point in time we'd get to this point where we can actually all just go buy GPUs. So, you know, it's one of those things that, yes, it's definitely a beautiful thing, and I'm really grateful and humbled that I get to do that and companies get to provide me with GPUs, but at the same time, like, they do come with a lot of work sometimes. So, and I'm not saying that's an excuse, right? I know I wish everybody could get the GPUs they want, but I'm grateful for it. Now we're getting to the point where people can just go buy them, which is actually pretty cool. So, but here it is right here, that white ASUS ROG Strix, one of the prettiest cards, honestly, of this generation. And so really stoked to get to use this in the build. Big Chungus for sure, yeah. Yeah, it is an endangered species, you're right. Okay, here we go. If it goes in. Oopsie. Okay, sometimes you got to do this. Get a little lower. Come on. There we go. Okay. Sometimes you just got to get that right height. That looks really good. Actually, you know what? It's funny. Adding that GPU made that look better with the all white. It kind of evens it out. So. Mitochondria of the PC. That's actually pretty good. Oh, you guys wanted a dad joke. I haven't done a dad joke in a couple streams. Let me do a dad joke real quick, because I know you guys definitely deserve that. Let's see what we got on the, thank you very much, Igor, all of you guys for the new thing. 69 subs, guys. We're super close to, can we get to 100 before the hype train? Because if we get to 100, that means there's a good chance we'll get to that 150. Oh, man. Looking for the, there it is. There it is. Okay, finding all the dad jokes. Sorry, guys, it took me a little while. Dad jokes. Okay, here we go. Okay, this one's from Avita. This one's from Avita. And by the way, guys, if you go to our Discord, all the dad jokes. Today I saw a dwarf climbing down a prison wall. I thought, well, that's a little condescending. Oh my gosh, that one is hilarious. Okay, here we got some let me see what else we got here. There are lots of so we got some more chemical jokes. Did you hear that oxygen and magnesium hooked up last night? OMG. Oh, that's chemical one's good. Chemical one's good. That one was good. Come on, that was a good one. OMG. Get it? You're done. My wife is saying you're done. I don't know. Actually, that's a great question. I mean to ask them that question. Why they didn't make the 3080 Ti. Take a bow. I failed chemistry. I don't get it. Sorry, that a little condescending was pretty funny. I don't think so, Joe. These have actually done a pretty good job of staying in place. The back plates do a good job of keeping it from having to need one. Let me put this a little bit higher now. It's a little low. There we go. I don't know. I think it's going to be for a very specific audience. I do know that we're getting 2 of them. So we will definitely test it for sure. And we are getting 12900 KSs too. It's supposed to be over $3,000. It's going to be crazy expensive. That's kind of disturbing, Igor. The 7 dwarfs were all taking a bath and they were all feeling happy. Happy got out of the bath and they were all feeling grumpy. That's kind of good. That's gross. No, Art. My personal build has my personal builds all have 3080 Ti's. They're all water-cooled 3080 Ti's. The one that I have that's sitting in there, the Kingpin one, is the K with the Kingpin is not a personal build. That's just a test build. Games, yeah, I think that, I don't know what the performance difference will be. It'll be interesting to see it. For a 3090 Ti, I don't think games, no game would require it. So my main PC is a 12900K with a 3080 Ti, water cooled. And then I actually have multiple main rigs because we have rigs here. The other one, the main streaming rig here is a 5950X with the 3080 Ti. We have the, we also have the one that's hooked up for my main gaming one. That one is also just, that's another 12900K with the 3080 Ti. So all of them are all 3080 Ti builds. But all my streaming ones are all Ryzen and all my gaming ones are all Intel. Yeah, apparently it's gonna have its own power connector. It's on the list. To be honest, I don't have an ideal setup for it. It's something people have asked me to stream games, and I haven't done it. I need to. I wish I could, because I think streaming games is fun. We used to do it all the time, and I just haven't, I don't have the setup for it yet. Did we ever find that clip? I guess not. Is it real? Did they really say it? Robey 2 is rad. She's pretty cool. Where do you get the Lean Lake T3FX? You can get them from Newegg. You can get a 3 8-pin and a double 8-pin version. Yeah. I know they're looking for it, guys. It was a long show, apparently. Is there something important you've learned? Yes. The right way to do airflow. I think it's probably one of the best ones. OG 3D effects. Wow. Wow, okay. Well, it's got to be in there somewhere. Does anybody know what he was talking about when it came up? But you saw it, Kiltman, yesterday? Did people see it? What's up, Icy? But yeah, you haven't seen it, Kiltman. You haven't seen the actual clip. I'm doing good. I just don't know if anybody's seen it. Trying to get our... It's always like the longest part of the stream is just getting these stupid cable comes in. Sometimes they go in easily. What's up, PC guy? It's still because Intel's the best gaming GPU still, single threaded, yeah. I wish we could find that clip, that'd be cool. Okay, here we go, guys, last bit. Oh my gosh, you guys, dang it. I did it backwards. No. When is the boss coming? What do you mean? I wish that it was, do we remember who saw it? He's probably gone now, huh? Oh, she's in the channel. She's here now. She's just not coming she's not coming onto the show. I'm sure she'll make her debut when she's over here in the area a lot more often. Yeah, recomb incoming. It's already started. If I had switched to an EVGA card, this would be good. That was just a error. SFP, apparently he gave me props on the WAN show yesterday. Somebody was saying. Whoa, PC guy dropping 5 gifted subs, guys. We're 30 or 25 away now. Oh yeah, Nino, they're better for like for a bunch of stuff. They're both have their places. Come on. There you go. Okay. Sorry guys, this was not supposed to take this long. We already did one with Linus, Mohammed. There's a whole video on it. I'm trying to get us into a hot tub stream. I actually need to, we're going to go visit them here very soon. Linus and Luke and those guys. We're going to head up to Canada now that things are better, probably in the month of April, so stay tuned. Gosh darn it. Yeah, apparently it's in there. Okay. This is like the hardest thing ever. It's not a stall tactic. I promise. I did not mean to do this. Linus did. Except for in the blind Instagram challenge. So they did a blind Instagram challenge of the 2 builds when nobody knew who they were. The Robeytech one, and then he did a Robeytech one, and then so and ours won like 2 votes to, I mean 3 votes to every one. And so we crushed when nobody knew whose build was whose. Then it was like massive. Yeah, they are. I just put them on backwards. And I'm not trying to. We're actually working on a. We're also working with Paul here pretty soon. So Paul and I are working on a collab right now. Oh, I know you are. I feel bad. I don't like that. This hurts your fingers after a while. So it's like, it's more of a, this hurts than, it's like the worst way to stall. I'd rather stall doing something else. Especially taking them off. I'm good, Executor. Thank you. Okay. Okay, one more. Jeez, I'm crow. Come on. It's like the worst right now. There we go. Okay, well, it's not started yet. Okay, now it's started. Sorry about this, guys. This is not supposed to take this long. Sometimes it goes on really fast, sometimes it does not. Okay, finally got it all. Oh, man. Okay, finally. Woo! Okay. get this in finally. Man. Why is this so loud and long? Yeah, no kidding. Tomorrow on Robeytech, part 2 of cable combs. Luckily, it's done. Okay, I got just one more to get in here. There we go. Okay, combs. There we go. Okay. Wow, those are really small. Might have to go left, which I've never had to do before. They do not, the bottom holes are not quite big enough for the, maybe? I've never seen that before. The holes for the GPU, the holes for the down below are too small for the cable extensions, which is kind of stupid. That's the first thing I've found in this case that I do not like. So we're gonna have to run them out of the back here. And it's gonna make this way more crowded over here too, which I don't like either. So I might have to run my PSU cable out of the side. Okay. Luckily, that looks okay. Okay. Got it in. Still works, just not what I prefer to do. Okay. Okay, let's get this run. I got to figure out the back here. But yeah, here's the build, which looks nice. I think we're just gonna have to run this off to the side now. It's gonna be tight. But the actual build still looks nice. I like it better to run it the other way. So not off of the right and under, but left and down, because it ends up making the cables run a little bit nicer, but it works. This is just gonna be a little tighter in the back. It does look clean. We're gonna need a bigger hammer. Okay. That was a lot of work for that little segment there. No, there's no way to, yeah, I had that thought too, but there's no way to get it to loosen up. It's just really small down there. Which again, my ideal one is for when they just give you the little GPU hole, which doesn't feel like it's not too expensive, and it just makes such a big difference in terms of running your GPU cables. But, I mean, this is still possible, I guess. It looks fine. I'm being picky, and I build a lot of PCs, so I can be picky. Oh! Blondie found it. Oh, okay, cool. Where is it? Go, let's watch it together. We're gonna watch Linus saying something. Was it nice? Well, hold on. Let's make sure it was nice. She must have texted me probably. Go to the Elite channel on Discord. Yeah, we are almost done. I failed. Okay. He says really nice things. Okay. Okay, let's go find it. She said, look at the Elite channel. Okay, guys, we're going to watch. We're going to take a little break here. Quite quick second. And we're going to watch it together. Okay, so. The Elite channel. Oh, there it is. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in this channel. Okay, here it is. 123.
Noah Katz, CEO of Artesian Builds. So I have to confess, builder streamer, the only one that I really know is Robeytech.
Yeah.
And that's only them. Apparently they're a
Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna share this so you guys can see it. Here we go. Let's go to window capture. Let me go properties. Usually we do Excel, but we'll do MS Edge. That's not the one I want. I want the other MS Edge. I'm going to do, hold on, let me see if I can do this. Add. Window capture. It's called add source. Add a new source. Call it browser. Okay, hold on one sec, guys. I want. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Transform fit to page. There we go. Okay, here we go.
pretty significant PC builder streamer. The only one that I really know is Robeytech.
Yeah.
And that's only
Robeytech's
because
awesome.
we collabed with Robeytech. Seems like super swell dude.
Yeah.
But apparently they're one of the bigger PC build streamers. And on their stream, they drew an eligible streamer, Kia Pia?
I don't know.
Kia Pia? Well, whatever. This is
That sounded cool.
this is the channel, okay? Intended for mature audience as well.
Was that all he
Certainly won't
said?
be looking at that. I'm not a very mature boy. Drew an eligible.
So is that all he said? Because that's, I don't know if I want to play it long. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's good. Oh, sorry about the, I'll play it again. Hold on. We'll play it again so you guys can hear it. Hold on. Okay. And I'll turn the volume up. Hold on one sec. Let me see, make sure you guys can see it. Okay, here we go. And I'll turn the volume up.
Tech.
Yeah.
And that's only
Robeytech's
because
awesome.
we've been building them. Apparently, they're a pretty significant PC builder streamer. The only one that I really know is Robeytech.
Yeah.
And that's only
Robeytech's
because
awesome.
we collabed with Robeytech. Seems
Yeah.
like super swell dude.
Yeah.
But apparently, they're one of the bigger PC build.
There you go. So that's what he said. That was nice of him. So there you go. I turned it up a bit that time. That's cool. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Let's try it. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Thank you, sir. We should have time. We'll see. Thank you.
About 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Once you get to 15-minute mark, it's not really.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we got all that done. Let's go ahead and do our PSU. Super swell guy, guys. I can buy that on Robeytech on the lttstore.com. Hydrate, thank you. Appreciate it. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's go to top down. Let's get this done. Ugh. Oh, there it is. Hype train is officially unlocked, guys. That's called the Thermal Commander, the Frost Commander 140. Okay, there's that one. Luckily, these are really easy cables to use. So we'll need one of those, two of these. That is CPU. CPU. And we have one more VGA somewhere. There we go. Okay, cool. That should be all the cables I need. I think I've got a. Do I have one of these out? Yeah, there we go. No, no, I'm doing it. Okay, there we go. That is done. Move these real quick for the different build. Okay, 1 second. But Hype Train is officially active, guys. Okay, awesome. Okay, that should be everything we need. There we go, PC Guy, 5 gifted subs. Trying to kick it off. Let's see if we can make it happen, guys. While we're doing that, we're gonna get our hard drives done. Thank you, PC Guy, Spad, Igor. Keep it going, guys. Let's get that last Hype Train so we can do that last giveaway. Even though I totally didn't mean to make it last that long, it did actually end up happening. And that's my fault. I'm sorry. Red Dragon dropping 5 gifted subs. CPU. One more VGA and then we're good. Okay. Okay, let's get this in. Okay, that went in beautifully. Okay, guys, couple more. Come on, let's get it out. Red Dragon and they're doing it. We're going to be unlocking. Let's keep it going. Let's get that Hype Train. You guys can do it, plus get your entries in for that 3070. Do I have a? I do. Igor dropping another gifted sub. It's got to be from three different people, I think. We definitely would be mostly to Hype Train. Is it Pippi Girl? One more, and then it's unlocked. One more. There it is, Skyrim fan. Dropping one, and there we are. Hype Train is active, guys. Smell of a new build is wonderful. I agree. Okay, let's go to side. I almost feel like I should have used a black PSU. Still kind of fits with the panda theme. Okay, there we go. All that is in. Let's finish it out, guys. Level 3. Top down. All of the extra stuff we have here. Okay, so let's start with our weird cable. Just gonna do these straight. I wonder if this would work, maybe. Three minutes and 24 seconds, guys. You can get your prime entries and get your 3070. God Clanibus dropping another 5 gifted subs. There we go. That's taking us into tier 4 for sure. What's up, Allegra? How are you? Okay, first little, there we go. Okay. Okay, next up, let's do our VGA, and we'll do our CPU. Level 4 is almost there. We've got 2 more tiers to crank through, guys. There we go. There we go. Okay, last one. 3 minutes and 43 seconds, guys. We can finish it out. Widespread, thank you for the follow. There we go. Okay. So that takes care of all of these. Get this loose here. Aviator Dan dropping his 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much, Aviator. Welcome. That's huge, man. Super appreciate it. Taking us up there. There's 100. Now we're on our way towards 150. We can do it, guys. I've got more than faith. That was really nice of Linus. I'm glad he remembers me. Well, I mean, not that he wouldn't, because we're doing another collab later. So yes, he does remember me. It depends. It's a variation. Sometimes like the 3070 Ti that we just sent out was a gigabyte. Sometimes it's an EVGA, sometimes an ASUS. So it just depends. Don't worry, it's not a, well, I mean, not that there are bad ones, but. But it does work. Does the 30 will work on a, no, absolutely it will not work on a 750 watt PSU. No, you'll need, rumor is you'll need 1600 watts to run a 3090 Ti. Bloodle, you may need to be, you might be on twitch.tv/Newegg if you don't see the sub option. If you do, it's pretty easy, it's pretty apparent. So you might be over at Twitch. You need to pop over to twitch.tv/Robeytech. 3 minutes, guys. Kimberbo, thank you very much. Oh, Cappy SW, thank you very much, man. That's huge. Blazing Shot dropping a gifted sub. There we are, guys. Super close. And we're on our way to 150. Aviator Dan dropping another 5. And Robey needs to do... Okay, there we go. Guys, we need 70 more likes over at you on the YouTubes. And there it is. Let's hit those YouTube likes, guys. 113 of 150. I'll update the giveaway thing here in a minute. And that was the last cable to plug in. Keep up the hype, guys. Can we get some more in the last 15 seconds? 50 seconds. Just because it's not over yet. Always got more prizes at every tier. But thank you again for all of your amazing support, guys. It all goes towards the incredible team that we have and giveaways and everything else. So that's what you guys are enabling. Okay, there we go. So there's our build, all done. Okay, that's all finished. Let's get it all put back together. Okay. There we go, guys. Level 5. Okay, now go ahead and head over to youtube.com/Robeytech. Hit that thumbs up. It's the last part of the giveaway that we got left. We're going to do our deals and talk about our sponsor for today, and then we'll get this started. Just cleaning up our front of our build, just make sure our front looks good. There we go, there we go. Cool, cool. Build looks good. There's that. Little white cable extensions. That. For a while, stick away. Okay, this goes away. And we are ready. Okay, let's put the rest of our build together. Here we go. It goes like, maybe it does go like, oh, there it goes. I think it goes just like, that's pretty nice. This little just goes on. Yeah. A nice magnet there. And the last part, dust filter. And then the build is complete. There it is. Looks nice. It's like a nice little panda build right there, and looks good and clean and all that sort of stuff. So we'll get that turned on in just a second. Let's go ahead and run our deals real quick. Run our deals and talk about our sponsor for today, and then we will go from there. Remind you of Xena Saga. It's a good game. Oh, that got twisted in there. Kind of weird. There we go. Okay. Okay. Getting our laptop ready for the deals. Okay. Build looks good. Okay, here we go. Now, the question is, will the thing work the first time? It never does, but one can always hope. We'll turn it on. Don't worry, mate. This is always like the last little bit. We got to go through just a couple things, and we'll turn on the build. It's close. Don't worry. Looks like we'll be wrapped up by like 1:15. Okay, so let's get this going. Hopefully it works. Oh, it worked! Holy moly, that's amazing. It actually just worked off the thing. Okay, so you just get finished with a really awesome build like this one, and you're like, hey, I want to get Windows, right? And you're like, oh, you know, I spent $2,000, $3,000, $1,000 on a build. So you're like, oh, let me go ahead and pick up a copy of Windows, whether that's Windows 10 or Windows 11. I always buy Windows 10 because the upgrade to Windows 11 is free. But here we go, Windows 10. Looks like you can get it for $108.78 if you were just going to go to a store and pick it up. And you're like, oh, that's okay, but if you use VIP-CDKdeals.com, you can see that you can actually get it for $22.72. If I hit buy now, and the other thing too is if you use code RBCK, that you don't have to use anything else, and hit apply, RBCK, you can actually get it for $15.90, which is actually a pretty awesome deal. Now, people say, hey, you know, Windows is free. You're absolutely right, except for things like tech support, customization. There's actually a bunch that comes with it, including the free upgrade to Windows 11 that you get with paying. And for $15.90, you get rid of that activate in the bottom right-hand corner. The other thing that's also a really good deal as well, though, is stuff like this, where you can get Windows 10 in Office, or any Office. So if we just do a search here for Office, Microsoft Office, here's Office 2019. It's usually $216.50. But if I hit buy now on this one, using the same code RBCK and hit apply, you can get it for $46.54. So if you have stuff like you need to do schoolwork, whatever, these are all really great options to pick up a nice copy of Office or Windows for really inexpensive prices. And the best thing about it, literally thousands of people here at Robeytech have used this, got these keys with no issues whatsoever. They have great customer service, so should you have a problem, you can just reach out to them and get it squared away. Pretty easy from there. Okay, last thing for today is obviously the deals for Robeytech, we have some really good deals. Robeytechdeals.com. It's not just about deals. It also has stuff like our links to our schedule. If you want to help us by helping us by shopping on Corsair, Newegg, or Amazon. If you want to see our latest stream builds, if you're always like, hey, what build did he do today? You can go here and check here. All of the builds are there with links on how to purchase everything that's there. So a lot of different options here that you can use for the site. But one of the best things about it is obviously the stream deals, and then you can also get deals by using @RobeyTechDeals on Twitter. So go follow them on Twitter, and he's constantly putting stuff all the time for cheap tech, CPU, GPU availability, you name it, gaming, etc. But let's go through the deals of today. Okay, so these are crazy. Okay, so some really crazy deals on Newegg right now, specifically around LG OLED TVs. So I have the 48-inch version and the 85-inch version of this. The 48-inch version is $1,096, which is a ridiculous price for an LG. And this is their C model. Plus, you get a $50 Newegg gift card, you get a $100 Fanatics gift card, and you get 4 years of burn-in protection. So that means that if you find any burn-in on your LG television over 4 years, they will replace it, no questions asked. And so that is a fan-freaking-tastic deal and an incredible television that you can use. 120 hertz refresh rate, HDMI 2.1, Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision. You can use it both as a monitor. The 85 inch is my main gaming monitor, and you can also use it as a console thing. It is probably the best television in terms of for this price that you can potentially purchase. So if you're looking for a new TV, that is a heck of a deal, and they have it in 48, 50, and all the way up to 85. So pretty crazy, or 81. Sorry. ABS Gladiator gaming PC, both myself and the guys at Gamers Nexus have reviewed these. GeForce RTX 3070 Ti, 16 gigs of RAM, an 11700F, $400 off. These are actually really good airflow PCs with pretty good protection as well. It comes with 3200 megahertz and a 1 terabyte NVMe, $1799. So that's usually a $2,000 system for less than $1,800. That's a really good deal as well. ASUS SCUF Z690 Plus. Literally just bought 2 of these this morning. $20 off. $40 off for $249.99. You get that promo code. Great DDR4. This is a DDR4 12th gen MOBO, and it's Windows 11 ready. Gigabyte Aero 17. This is a 17.3-inch 4K 60 with a 11800H, an 11800H, a 3070, 8 gigs of RAM, and 16 gigs of RAM, and a 1 terabyte. So this is like a creator's laptop. Again, $200 rebate. So it's originally $2,500. It's on sale for $1,699. So really good laptop, really good laptop option there if you're looking for something. Team T-Force Vulcan. This is 16 gigs, 2.8. $54.99. So if you're trying to build a $1,000, $800 system, this is a great RAM for a budget system. And then finally, the MSI GP series. This is an i7 with a 3080. Wow, great laptop deals today. 1 terabyte NVMe, $1849. Holy crap. $1849 for a 3080, 1 terabyte, 16 gigs of RAM. So those are some awesome, specifically the two, this one more than this one. We've had some issues with the Aero. But the MSI, that's a really good price for that. And then, of course, this LG. Those are my 2 favorite deals. So, good job, Tom. Also, don't forget you can check out we also have GPU deals, all that stuff up there as well. Starting next Saturday, we'll also have a full build that you can purchase with what the expected frame rate and stuff. Those will be on robeytechdeals.com. So, yeah, it's going to be crazy. So, yeah. Really good options there. That is what is happening on the deals. So, everybody shout out to Tom for finding the great deals and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, thank you, Tom. Anything that interested people that you guys saw was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Tom does really good on finding the deals, and he enjoys it too. One thing is I like about it. Okay. Yeah, Louis, that price is crazy. The laptops and then that OLED price is nuts. Just in time for Formula F1 season. Okay, let's get this powered up now. Ugh. And then we'll do giveaways. Yeah. Okay, there's that. There's that. And there is that. Okay, cool. Everything's hooked up. Okay, let's go to mood mode. Okay, getting mood mode on. Okay, there we go. So there it is. Mood mode's on. You guys ready? Time to get this PC on. Oh, I hear no lights on the... Oh, there they are. There's the fans. It is on, baby. Look at that. There we go. Let's see if we can get some... Let's see what other light... We got some other options here. Ooh, I like the purple. I like the white. Well, that's kind of cool. I like the spinny one. Green, blue. I like that one. That's kind of my favorite there for the options there. So there's that front of that. By the way, guys, we are posted, so there's that proof that CPU. There it is right there. Look at that. Look at that. That's nice. It's like nice how I like the design, right? Like it's got a nice diffuse to it, which is pretty cool. Looks great with the CPU. Might do white and purple for the lighting. So, and then we might do white behind the obviously for the, and there's it is, looks wonderful. And good job on the likes, guys. So might do, I think if we did white, maybe purple at the top with white in the back, you'd get a nice underglow here. And then of course you've got the bar there too. But just so you guys know, you guys are curious, like did it post? Yes, it did post. There it is right there, 5950X, showing that you can indeed clean it afterwards, and we're good there. So there's our post, and we're good there. Now, I'm pretty sure if I hit F1, we actually make it into the OS here. Pretty sure we can actually get it in the OS. Just want to see. I don't know if there's one on here or not. Let me hit F7 just see where we're at right now. CPU is sitting at a nice and cool 40 right now, but again, BIOS is not the best temperature to basically test it at. Okay, so let's get out of this. And then see if we get into an OS. And again, these fans should run it. Oh, these fans are PWM, so they run it the 100% no matter what. I don't seem to feel like, I don't feel a ton of air getting through this, but. And I am getting spinning on I'm just gonna check to make sure our fans, yeah, those fans are doing great. Oh yeah, no, they get a good amount of air. Yeah, that's what's getting air, okay. Okay, we're getting into the OS. So we do have OS right now. I can't use that USB Type-C because it's not working. Okay, there we go. Let's see. We're gonna go and let's just test it with ASUS 64 real quick. Now again, we haven't set the fan curves or anything like that, but remember we have a 5950X. So yeah. Oh yeah, there's no GPU sag on that. That's just a good engineered board though. So still getting ready, guys. If the OS doesn't load easily, then we'll forgo this part, but it looks like it's coming up. There you go. Okay, so we have our full OS. This is a test OS that we're basically good to go here. Let's go ahead and run here. Go to run ASUS 64. Okay, we want to do tools. I just forgot how to do all of this again. I think it's this one, yeah. Okay, there it is. And then we'll do start. Now this is gonna do the CPU. We're gonna test the CPU. We're gonna stress test the GPU. I think everything here is good. Let's go ahead. Well, I'll worry about options here in a second, but let's go and give this a go. There it goes. So we're at 100% usage. And then you're starting to see those temperatures climb. Now we wanted about 15 minutes, but this is a 5950X, both CPU and GPU maxed. It's doing a pretty good job of keeping that cool right now. Look at that. I mean, again, we have 15 minutes of soak time here, but while we're doing this, let's go ahead and start our first giveaway. You guys are entertained by the power of ADA64, and we'll see what our temperatures get up to. But we have CPU package, and then so there it is, right? It's like even dropping, right? It's been doing a really good job. Holy crap. Okay, so let's go ahead and start our first giveaway. Exclamation point. Well, hopefully this works this time. Let me make sure this works. All widgets. All right, sorry, CloudBot. Okay, we're gonna try exclamation point community. This has been weird. It's like it's not closing. Okay, so it should be exclamation point community. Okay, 250 gig NVMe's up for grabs. Exclamation point community, I hope. Nope, exclamation point Newegg now. Sorry guys, I don't know what's going on there. Exclamation point Newegg now, guys. Exclamation point Newegg now. I'm having issues with this stuff. This thing is having zero issues cooling this CPU. That is bonkers. Like zero. Oh, that is hot. It's so feeling the difference, guys. Fun thing, feeling the difference from this air to this air. That is warm air. It's getting a little warmer. I mean, we still have quite a bit of soak left, but still. It's sitting at 71 like there's no problem. Yeah, so you could use your, yeah, you could. 30 seconds left, guys. It's getting a little warmer, but still pretty manageable. That GPU is nice too. Crazy. Sorry, I'm super impressed. I was expecting it to be in the 80s. 3 seconds, guys. And we're going to pick our winners. Raffles ended, guys. Congratulations to Chris McLaughlin and Roltz369. Roltz369. Congratulations to both of you. You are the winners of the 250 gig NVMe SSD. Guys, are you surprised like I am? Like seeing those temps? I mean, like I said, I think we're gonna soak it like 70, so yeah. No, 82, that 82 is GPU hotspot. That's a GPU hotspot. It's not, that's not the red is the one you care about. Red is CPU. 67 is the, yeah, hotspot we always measure just to see what it ends up getting at to. So this is, I'll put the side panel on. We'll do hot. We'll go to side panel. try closed case for a little bit. See if it makes a big difference. Hold on. I mean, it will. I mean, it's getting lots of air right now. Okay, side panel, closed case now. We'll see the differences real time. I can feel the hot coming out of this, so this is going to be interesting when we do this. Oh, the temperature in the air just got way warmer coming out of the back. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is actual true closed case. No, like we're seeing, this is temperatures with closed case. Now we'll let it soak a little bit more and then we'll do the other giveaway. That looks really good. I just have to say, for what we paid, like with this case, only thing that annoyed me was the fan in the back, really big. But I appreciate the 140, which is pumping a lot of air out of this. And then here, so here you guys, you can see it with, we can actually see it with the panel, and we'll go back to the temps here in a minute. So there it is. There's the with the side panel on, so everything done now, completely done. It's at 100% load, Rob. What are you talking about? Did you look? It's at, the CPU's at 100% load, dude. Look. CPU is at 100% load. Right here. It's at 100% load. We're at load. And it's sitting in the 70s now. Yeah, that's because, honestly, this thing has got great airflow. Oh, we're going to draw one more winner. Hey, guys, we're going to re-roll one more winner. We had somebody who won from the last one. So we're going to run one more for the 250 gig. So starting that one right now. 2 minutes, guys. We're going to pick new winner. The CPU cooler on there is the Frost Commander 140 White. No, not that, yeah, sorry. But we do have rules about that stuff, yeah. And those rules are clearly stated. They did not change. I didn't change them real time. It's sitting like no problem in the 70s. 74, 75. I'll tell you, that 140 fan and the fans at the front are doing a really good job. And there's actually quite a bit of space here to pull air through. I mean, it's got almost half a thing. I'm curious, if I do this, let's just see. See if we get little bit better temperatures. I'm just curious. So now it's just getting unrestricted. Let's see if it goes down. Actually went up. Yeah, there is. There's a ton of gap on the side panel edges. Yes, because the other thing too is this is completely perforated, so this is like open, and then there's about almost what, 1/4 of an inch of panel side too. We saw a 1 degree drop though with taking that off, which isn't that big of a deal. Yeah, it's actually running really well. I mean, having the front on with this is no problem. Okay, 6 seconds left, guys. Parlez-vous français un peu? No, it went to 76 and then went back down to 75. Okay, guys, we ended that giveaway. We got one more giveaway. We're gonna do that. Congratulations to Chulak318. Chulak318, you are the winner of the 250 gig NVMe SSD. We're going to do that last giveaway here in a second. I'm just going to... There it is. Yeah, so if you guys are curious, we have the rules. Oh, never mind. Those are the I don't know where the giveaway rules are on our channel. If you guys want to see all the giveaway rules, they're all on there. Oh, there they are. So it says all the rules are up there. So you can win gift cards, 1 card every 3 months. Physical prizes, 1 item every 3 months. NVMe cards, GPUs, you can win 1 per year. YouTube crash prizes, all of that stuff is all up there. If you guys are ever curious about it, as well as the legalese stuff on it. So it's all over on Discord if you're ever curious. Because I know that's a hot topic right now. So anyway, there we go, guys. That looks really good. We're sitting at what? What is our lengthwise elapsed time? So we started it at 2:07, so we're not quite at soak. It's only been running about 5 minutes, so in about 10 minutes we'll actually know where it is. It is actually getting warmer slowly. But like I said, we actually have, I mean, we can go, we'd run it for another X amount of time. And this is both CPU and GPU at 100% load, because we test both. So there it is, 76. I'm guessing that's probably a little bit more where I was expecting. I'm expecting it may actually get all the way up into the 80s, maybe 80, 81, but still, that's really impressive for an air cooler, with a 5950X. So. It's 100% load. You know what? It's I don't have the. I'd have to pull the thing to grow the frequency, but it's not. It's basically we haven't overclocked. It's at stock settings right now. We're using ASUS. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing too. Is 4.4 or 4.5. I just don't have all that stuff on here right now. I might have. Hold on. I think I have Armory Crate. Okay, I can see an Armory Crate, so we can see what the temperature is here. Trying to think of stuff that's already installed. That went away. Where did you go? It's always hard to run this at the same time you're running everything else. Okay, let me stop this, because this is always hard to run when 100% load. This isn't exactly a clean installation of... Look at those temps drop like a rock. Just gonna end this real quick, and we'll be able to look at it. This is not working. Sorry, guys. Okay, well, anyway, let's do this last giveaway. If I could run the Armory Crate, we'd actually be able to see real time what the oh, it's doing something. It's like, oh, it needs to update, I guess? I can't tell. It's always the weird part when we're not really running a clear one. I'll get you the frequencies though. We'll make sure that we say that in there. But I'm guessing it's 4.5. I mean, like I said, we haven't done anything with this stuff, so to change the stuff. All right, let's go and run that last giveaway. Oh, that's true. There's your clock speeds right there. Hold on, I'll just do this, sorry. So there's your clock speed. So it's like between 4 and 4.2. Yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry, thanks for reminding me. I know, I don't know what that's just wacky. Okay, there it is right there. So there's your timings right there if you wanted to see it. So there you go. You were curious under load. It's like you said, it's sitting right between 4 and yeah. So, does that answer your questions? Any other questions I can answer, guys? Okay, well, let's run the last giveaway then. $100 Newegg gift card. Exclamation point Newegg now. $100 Newegg gift card. Starting that giveaway right now. 2 minutes, guys. It's funny because I used to run all this stuff on my own, and then I don't do that very much. There you go. That's probably the best one right there. So there's all your averages right there. 1 minute, guys. $45 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds. So far looking good. And congratulations to Doc Jones. Doc Jones over on YouTube. You are the winner. Okay, so guys, Deepcool CK560. Deepcool CK560. To be honest, this is, I'm actually pretty impressed with this case. Couple things that I had. Obviously, that rear fan is a little bit hard with big, thick VRMs on your Mobo. But airflow seems really good. I mean, we are basically testing a 5950X, 64 gigs of RAM, and an RTX 3080 all inside of this thing, and it is handling it no problem whatsoever. Oh, the motherboard's actually changed all the lights to white, which is actually pretty crazy, because this is from another build. So yeah, very, very impressive in terms of cooling. Like I said, it's pretty inexpensive case, but you know, Not the best cable management room, you know, not the best placement of grommets, but for the most part, like for what you get from a price standpoint, if you like the looks, no reason that we would say more than likely we would do this. Now, we're gonna go through this, do fan curves, do a clean installation, really run thermals on it, all that sort of stuff to see what it was. But so far, you know, I don't see it being a whole lot different than what it is. Shame the front fans are hidden. Yeah, so that's the thing with coolers, right? Coolers, like especially time you use a big old cooler like this, you always have that RAM coverage versus an AIO. So, but I got to be honest, man, super impressed with this cooler and with this case. So, next stream, Monday, Mod Monday, we're going to be building a pretty rad PC EVGA. Now, rumor is, guys, we might be able to show off that new EVGA CLC cooler with the screen. Jacob's trying to hook that up, so that should be super rad. This is Chemo, the between the two, Cinebench and this is fine. Unless you just want to see how it does from a Cinebench speed standpoint. But all in all, really excited about that. You're going to see some really cool content on there. I'm not, come on, Max Rambo, guys, I'm not Artesian. I'm not anything like them, so please don't do that. Buddy System, you are watching. They've done a lot since that. So going from there. But I will say, really excited about this. Monday, like I said, we have the stream there. We have an Amazon stream on Friday. Pretty cool ones that are kicking off there. And then we are going to be doing the Fractal Compact on Thursday. So we have another new case on Thursday. So some really great streams coming up as well. So Mod Thursday episode is got moved to the 28th. We just had a internet outage that caused the whole thing to go down. So that'll be on the 28th now, and that will be happening. We'll be playing Elden Ring and all that stuff. So anyway, guys, you guys were awesome. Super appreciate all of you guys hanging out. I'm going to let you go. Don't forget, as soon as this ends, pop on over youtube.com/Robeytech. Leave your feedback. Positive, negative, doesn't matter. That's how we grow, and one lucky winner will walk away with $25. All that's going there. So, yeah. They deleted the message to try and censor criticism. Buddy System, you're just having a fun time. So, anyway, guys, have a great weekend, and we will see you guys on Monday. Bye, guys.